The human brain, an intricate network of neurons firing at lightning speed. Some minds seem to process information instantly, while others lag behind, struggling to keep up. But what if thinking faster wasn't just a natural talent? What if it was a trainable skill? Meet Dr. Ethan Carter, a neuroscientist obsessed with unlocking the secrets of rapid cognition. For over 15 years, he has studied the world's fastest thinkers, elite chess grandmasters, Wall Street traders, fighter pilots, all individuals capable of split-second genius. Today, he reveals the science behind their lightning-fast decisions, the hidden techniques that reprogram your brain to think smarter, act quicker, and accelerate success in ways you never imagined. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to train your brain to do the same. Dr. Carter's journey began with a fundamental question. Why do some people make instant decisions while others hesitate, even when faced with the same information? To find out, he studied a classified military project focused on fighter pilots. These pilots had only milliseconds to react in high-speed aerial combat. Their lives depended on their ability to process multiple pieces of data instantly. What he found was astonishing. Their brains had been rewired through years of training, creating faster neural pathways, allowing them to react almost before a situation fully registered. But it wasn't just military pilots. Chess masters, emergency surgeons, Wall Street investors, they all showed the same pattern. Their minds worked 5x faster than the average person. Dr. Carter realized this wasn't just luck or innate intelligence. It was trainable, a skill that could be cultivated using scientific methods. Dr. Carter knew he was onto something groundbreaking. If the ability to think faster wasn't just genetic, but teachable, it could change everything. His objective was clear: decode the brain's hidden mechanisms of speed thinking and design a training system that could help anyone unlock their full cognitive potential. But not everyone believed him. His colleagues, fellow neuroscientists, laughed at the idea. They insisted intelligence was fixed, that some people were simply born slow thinkers, and that no amount of training could change that. Dr. Carter refused to accept defeat. He gathered a team of cognitive researchers, tested his theories, and began a series of bold experiments that would shock the scientific community. And what he uncovered about your brain's secret ability to accelerate thought was more powerful than anyone imagined. Dr. Carter's research was groundbreaking, but it also sparked controversy. Traditional neuroscientists argued that mental speed was fixed, determined by genetics and childhood development. They claimed that once a person reached adulthood, their brain's processing speed couldn't improve. But Dr. Carter had a different theory. He believed that the brain was far more adaptable than people realized, that it could rewire itself under the right conditions. To prove it, he set up an experiment. He gathered a group of volunteers, from chess players to college students, and introduced them to a specialized cognitive training system, a system designed to push their brains to operate faster. For weeks, he studied their neural activity, tracking changes in their reaction times, memory recall, and decision-making ability. And then it happened. The data revealed a pattern that would challenge everything scientists thought they knew about the speed of human thought. Despite promising results, Dr. Carter faced a major obstacle. The scientific community refused to take him seriously. Many experts dismissed his findings as coincidence. They argued that his experiment lacked long-term proof, that even if his subjects temporarily thought faster, their brains would return to normal in a few weeks. Frustrated but determined, Dr. Carter expanded his experiment. He tested high-pressure environments, simulating real-world situations where instant thinking mattered, from air traffic control scenarios to high-stakes financial decisions. The results were undeniable. Participants who completed the training showed a permanent increase in their cognitive speed. Their ability to process complex information improved dramatically. And yet, many scientists still refused to believe. Dr. Carter knew he needed one final breakthrough to prove his research was real. Determined to silence his critics, Dr. Carter refined his methods, pushing his cognitive training system to its limits. He introduced 3 core techniques. 1. Neuroplasticity priming, training the brain to recognize and prioritize critical information instantly. 2. Mental compression, a method to cut down excess thoughts and focus on the most relevant data. 3. Predictive thinking, strengthening the brain's ability to anticipate outcomes before they happen. Dr. Carter tested these techniques on his most challenging subjects yet, people who struggled with decision paralysis. He placed them in high-pressure simulations where hesitation meant failure, forcing their brains to adapt. Over time, something astonishing happened. Their reaction speeds became faster. Their decision-making became sharper. They began thinking ahead, predicting events before they unfolded. Dr. Carter had finally proven his theory. His cognitive training system worked, and it could unlock the full potential of the human brain. Dr. Carter was on the verge of scientific revolution. His cognitive training system had transformed ordinary thinkers into fast-processing decision-makers. But there was one final test, a moment that would determine everything. To silence his skeptics, he invited 3 of the world's most renowned neuroscientists to witness his methods in action. He chose 5 test subjects, ordinary individuals with average cognitive speeds, and put them through his advanced brain training system. The challenge? A high-stakes intellectual competition against professional speed thinkers. The subjects had to predict scenarios, process rapid calculations, and make snap decisions faster than they ever had before. The room was silent as the experiment began. Within minutes, something unbelievable happened. The trained subjects outperformed the professionals. Their brains had been rewired, allowing them to process and respond at elite levels. Dr. Carter had proven it. The science of thinking faster was real, and anyone could train their brain for success. At the heart of this story was Dr. Ethan Carter, a man who refused to accept limitations. He wasn't just a scientist, he was a visionary, willing to challenge the norms of neuroscience. Through his journey, we see his obsession, his frustrations, his relentless dedication to uncovering the truth. He wasn't driven by fame or recognition, he was driven by a single goal: to help everyone, regardless of background, unlock their full intellectual potential. The final reveal. He pulled out his research notes, turned to the audience, and explained exactly how the human brain accelerates thought. It wasn't magic. It wasn't genetics. It was neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself through structured training. He outlined his 3 groundbreaking techniques, methods that could reshape cognitive speed permanently. The audience leaned in. Even his skeptics looked intrigued. Then he issued a challenge. Anyone who doubted his work could test his methods for themselves. And those who did would experience a mental transformation beyond anything they imagined. The next phase was full immersion. Dr. Carter's cognitive acceleration system went public. Thousands enrolled in his research program, eager to train their brains to process faster.